Happiness. The word itself brings a surge of positive emotions within us. And that exactly is how we change our current state of mind to a better person than we already are. Happiness is a gift which nobody else can provide us with, and that brings us close to the secret of self help. It's more like a gift within gift. When we try to practice self help, which allows us to work harder towards providing certain opportunities and satisfaction to ourselves only, that in a way also provides us the joy and happiness of accomplishing designated tasks and reaching targets set by none other than ourselves only. Happiness lies nowhere outside. It's very much within us. But sadly, we almost always tend to overlook that and search it everywhere else. Today, we will learn a little more about happiness through a story, and then again come back to understand the joy of being happy and thrill of self help. Children, today we are going to deal with lesson number 6 of Joyful Living for class 9. The chapter is entitled Happiness is an Inside Thing. When we say the word happiness, it denotes a lot of emotions together. It denotes joy, peace, harmony, excitement, even thrill. And all these come together as happiness. Happiness as a huge horizon. Life itself comes with a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, problem, sorrow, a lot of darkness, a lot of negative thing. But this element of happiness balances the entire life and helps us live, helps us to be alive, not just merely survive. So, to embrace happiness, first we need to understand and accept the significance or importance of being happy in our own individual life. Unless we keep ourselves happy, we cannot keep our beloved ones happy. Because when our beloved ones find us in pain, when they find us down and depressed, they cannot be happy, right? So, to keep our surroundings happy, we need to have that element of joy and happiness within ourselves. If we have darkness, we cannot spread light, right? So, first, we need to enlighten ourselves with happiness, and then only we'll be able to spread happiness. And happiness is not about big celebration or big accomplishment. Yes, they too are in the list of happiness, but they are not all. Almost all of us make this mistake to wait for that big moment. There's nothing called big happiness or big moment. Small little things can make us happy. A warm smile or a tight hug of your mother just after you wake up makes you happy. And the question is, are we ready to embrace happiness in smaller things of life? If our answer is yes, trust me, no one can stop you from being happy. Happy always. Happiness has different layers, which helps us to attain that state of happiness, and one of them is self-help. When we turn out to be dependent on others, that somehow makes us feel unimportant in our own life, and that makes us unhappy. So, to overcome this state of mind, my dear children, we need to practice self help. Now, having said that, we cannot be self sufficient about everything in life. On various occasions or on various aspects, we have to be dependent on others. But if we practice self help, that slowly and gradually makes us independent and makes us dependable where others can depend on us. Like, for example, if you want to have a cup of coffee, you will have to depend on your mother, who's already overburdened with household chores or with her other duties and responsibilities. Now, if you train yourself to be self dependent, you will be able to make a cup of coffee not only for yourself but also for your parents, and by doing so, unknowingly, you will bring happiness in your family, in your surrounding. During this lockdown period, I'm sure that most of you have been helping your mothers in household chores, either by sweeping or mopping or washing your own clothes or just by doing your own tasks on your own. So, girls, as you all know, God helps those who help themselves. So, in order to be a complete human being, you have to be self reliant. To be happy, you need to help yourself. Girls, as I promised you that I would tell you a story, here it is. Long time back, there was a traveler who loved to hike through mountains. He went out on hiking trip quite frequently, and many a time he faced adverse weather on his trips. Sometimes it was snowstorm, while on some other times just rough and windy climate. And he always thought that it would be so much better if the weather was always calm and balmy. On one such hiking trip, he came across a young shepherd on the slope of the mountain he was climbing, and the traveler paused midway to strike up a conversation with the shepherd, a conversation which was about to alter his entire life and his thought process. He asked the young shepherd, "Hello, boy, how do you think the weather will be?" The shepherd answered back confidently, "The kind of weather I like." The calm and confident reply startled the traveler, since he was always ruffled about future weather. And he retorted, "How can you be so sure about the weather forecast?" To this, the shepherd again calmly replied, "In the course of my life as a shepherd, sir, I have come to realize that I will not always get what I like. Hence, I have learned to like what I get." This simple yet so strong message compelled the traveler to rethink what he had been doing till now. And then it dawned on him that instead of trying to change or despise what he encounters, he would make life much more smooth and easy to like and appreciate what he comes across, and that was the beginning of a happy life for him. Now we will learn to be happy. There's a very old saying, it's good to be important, but it's much more important to be simple. In the same way, being happy also needs to follow a few simple steps, which in turn makes us feel good about ourselves. Being happy is nothing but a choice we make. We decide to be happy or unhappy, and the choice is always with us. We need to choose between the temptation of being luxuriously comfortable or peacefully happy. If we choose to pursue happiness, we need to bring about a few changes within ourselves in our daily lives and a few in the course of the long run. The changes we need to incorporate in our daily lives would be the one which I'll discuss now. Number 1. Smile at others. Yes, girls. Smile at others. When you smile at others, not only you are making someone else happy, but at the same time you are creating a flash of joy within yourself too, because smiles make us believe in goodness. Number 2, keep fit. A fit body leads to a happy mind always. Regular exercise can help to reduce stress, feeling of anxiety, and symptom of depression, while boosting self-esteem and happiness. Even a small amount of physical activity can make a difference. Number 3, sleep enough. Our modern New Age lifestyle tends to take away our sleeping hours, but this is not a good news, since most of us need at least 7 to 8 hours of undisturbed sleep. We know that adequate sleep is vital trusted source to good health, brain function and emotional well-being. And by emotional well-being, we mean here is happiness. Number 4. Eat healthy. Our mood reflects what we eat. Hence, a well-balanced diet is of utmost importance to keep our happy state of mind intact. Number 5, be grateful. Yes, dears, it's very important. Be grateful. Simply by following the act of gratitude, we can uplift our mood instantly. It always makes us feel good about ourselves when our soul recognizes our good deeds. Every small gesture by others which makes our life easier or better needs acknowledgement, and by doing so, we are exhibiting the act of gratitude. Number 6, give compliment. Give compliment whenever and wherever it is deserved. Giving a sincere compliment is a quick, easy way to brighten someone's day while giving your own happiness a boost. Catch the person's eye and say it with a smile so they know you mean it. You might be surprised by how good it makes you feel. Number 7, which is very important, face stress head on. Life is full of stresses, and it's impossible to avoid all of them. Stress isn't always harmful, and we can even change our attitudes about stress. When you can't avoid stress, remind yourself that everyone has stress. There's no reason to think it's all on you. And chances are you are stronger than you think you are. Instead of letting yourself get overwhelmed, try to tackle the stress head on. This might mean initiating an uncomfortable conversation or putting in some extra work, but the sooner you tackle it, the sooner you will walk on the path of happiness again. Number 8, see friends. Yes, we humans are social beings, and having close friends can make us happier. Number 9, have pets. Companionship doesn't have to be limited to other humans. Pets can offer similar benefits according to multiple studies. Love animals but can't have a pet? Consider volunteering at a local animal shelter to make some new friends, both animal and human. And the last one is get yourself digitally detoxed. Yes, you heard me correct. I know to what extent it is unthinkable these days to imagine even a minute without the gadgets, but it is important to have once a week which will be completely gadget free. You need time to reconnect to your inner soul, and that too brings unthinkable peace. So, girls, leading a good moral life, doing the right thing, and living according to principles is a sure way to happiness. Be happy with what you have, and always remember that key to happiness is to realize that you have the power to choose what to accept and what to let go. Happiness is a byproduct of true love, committed service, and faith in God. May God bless you with the showers of happiness. Thank you, girls.